Watch and burn.
Hey everyone, so tonight I want to discuss Leftöver Crack's second album, and that is Fuck World Trade. Now, this record, it's like every kick-ass band. Each record, the music gets better and better. I still don't love their politics because I just don't buy that this band is really invested in the politics they claim to be so into, and they're so passionate about writing lyrically. But it just doesn't seem that in real life they have much in the ways of follow-through. And so I'm definitely not going to discuss the lyrical content. It is they hit on all of the most important things that Western society seems to be suffering from, be it white supremacy, gender inequality, as far as homophobia, and so on and so forth. And everything that they talk about is true, and everything they're saying is at least sort of right, at least mostly right. They are a little pushy sometimes, but overall their bigger issues I think every single one of us could support. But it's just that I never really bought it from them. I always felt that they might have grown up poor and whatnot, and homeless and living with bed bugs and all that, but I don't exactly know what poverty and sort of like political superiority have to do with each other. I always feel that this band is just climbing up on their social soapbox, and sort of expounding centurion from the mount. Like, oh, we've got it all figured out, and you peons down there, we will educate you on the ills of Western society. And you will hear us because we know it more than you, because we're down here on the street. You know, like the rest of us aren't on the fucking street too. Like, I didn't grow up poor, you know? I grew up in Kingston Road in Galloway. For anybody that knows, I grew up in Amory Hill, okay? So the guys in Leftöver Crack, sorry, some of us who grew up in pretty much almost abject poverty, we just don't buy it. I mean, maybe they grew up in abject poverty too. That is what they claim. They claim the members of the band have been homeless and all that, and maybe they have, but their politics still just rub me the wrong way. It just seems to be too much about themselves and not about making actual change. Oh, fuck. I did exactly what I said I wasn't going to do. I was just supposed to talk about the music. But yeah, this record does get a hell of a lot better. I found that with Mediocre Generica or Shoot the Kids at School, the music was good. And it had like Nazi White Trash on it, and I think Crack City Rockers is on there too. It's a good record, and it's a great record. It's a great place to jump off from. But with this record, I found that they sort of found their sound. From the first record to this, it was like they were finding themselves. But on this album, it's like they solidified who they were, and they solidified their sound. And this would continue on into their third and so far final album, Constructs of the State. This record has Clear Channel Fuck Off. This has got Life is Pain, Rock the 40 Ounces on here. You got Operation M.O.V.E. Fucking the 2015 reissue has Banned in PC, which I absolutely love, because that has to be a nod to Bad Brains' Banned in DC. It absolutely has to. I will say the title of the song is sort of misleading, because I don't understand how a band like this would ever be banned in PC, seeing as how they're one of the biggest PC bands I've ever come across. So maybe it's just me. Apple Pie and Police State was on the 2015 reissue, as well as a cover of a band that the guys in Leftöver Crack must have really been into. And that band, of course, is Choking Victim, because they choose to cover that band's absolutely killer song, Infested. Now, I don't know why Leftöver Crack would be into Choking Victim, but I guess they are. And now, of course, I'm being sarcastic, okay? I know that Choking Victim led into Leftöver Crack. I haven't been living in a cave, okay? But nonetheless, musically, this record just ups things so considerably, and the record has a better energy about it. There's more of a sense of ferocity. Like, it's like each song just puts the pedal down and it doesn't stop. Now, I did find that with their first record too, with Mediocre Generica, it's still fast and thrashy, but with Fuck World Trade, it's like I said earlier, they found themselves. And I absolutely love the speed. I love the vocal harmonies. I love the phrasing, the patterns. Everything about this record has stepped up their game so considerably that it's going to definitely make sure that their fan base hangs around for their next record. And that record, of course, would be Constructs of the State, which was absolutely their most fucking killer record ever. And I'm going to stop it here. So thank you so much for hanging out with me for 5 minutes while I attempted to only discuss the music on Leftöver Crack's second album, and that is Fuck World Trade. But I didn't. I sort of fucked up for the first 2 minutes, and I discussed how I don't buy into their politics at all because I just think they're paper thin and transparent as fuck. And I'm doing it again. Okay, look, I'm gonna go. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. Don't forget, if you like this review, to do something nice for somebody. But most importantly, please don't forget that the world is a better place because you are in it. And I really don't want to bash Leftöver Crack. Just, they really get on my nerves. Have a good night. I just wanted to say thank you for making it through the entire video. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to remind everyone one more time, even though I've probably already done this in the video that you just watched, to please click the like button as well as the subscribe button because it helps this channel grow. And thank you for hitting like and subscribe. And we will see you guys really soon.